Like, he's stalling himself so hard out there to get that down air. He just focused tech back on. Oh yeah, I think they could have done some other stuff with Ryu that they didn't do. I think they could have implemented an EX bar. In my opinion, oh no, the SD. They could have implemented a EX bar for Ryu. I don't have exact. Oh, that was good back here. Stuffed like everything that he could have done there. Would have even probably beat fair. But they could have implemented the EX bar, I think. Whoa, what just happened? Oh, there we go. Stream was a little freaking out there. This is hard. 109%. Fair's gonna start getting really scary here soon. A full Shadow Ball is gonna be scary too. Oh. Yeah, he is. Yeah, fair. Mewtwo does not have trouble finding kills at all. Well, I don't know. I don't know how it would work. I think like if he used like this is what I would think. You could probably instead of so how it works now is you have the true versions of the move. Instead of you having like true Shoryuken, you could just have an EX Shoryuken. But the only way to activate it would be to use the actual input for the move instead of like if you're doing a normal combo of up B, you just press up B. You would just press up B. But if you wanted to use EX bar, you would actually use the input, and it would make you could. I think, and the reason why is like this would like if they kept Ryu the same and they just did that change where he had a bar and he had like to do True Shuriken, he had to use a bar. He would be like not that good because he would need like resources to do kills. But I think the reason why like his neutral is so bad right now, like his neutral is not good. His fireballs are cheeks. And the reason why is because if not, he would have one of the best punish games in one of the best punish games out of every character in the game. And then he would also have a good neutral, so you have to balance him some way. But if he had to use like an actual resource to do those kill combos, they could give him a good neutral, like a good fireball, like a good projectile, or a good Oh my god, he's dead. But I think that would have been a much better way to do what they like. What I think that would have been a much better way to design Ryu in this game. Because the thing with Ryu in Street Fighter is he's supposed to have a good neutral. He's supposed to have a really good footsies game. Like he has good normals. He has a fireball. And, like projectiles in this game fundamentally work different. But all you would have to do is kind of give him like a, I'm trying to think of a projectile that would be a good example of what you could give him. Something like maybe like oh yeah, give him Villager Side B. There you go. If you gave him a Villager Side B, that worked. It worked similar, and it went like really. It went across the whole stage. It's you could burn an EX bar on it. It would make it into the red fireball. It would do different properties. But you could make his neutral decent. You wouldn't have make it decent, and also his punish game could still be good, but you would have to have resources for it. You couldn't just do it at any time. That may have been hard. Yeah, sure, show me. Is it a video or something? Kirby Hidoken goes underneath Ryu Hidoken. I actually didn't know that. That's pretty sad. His Hidoken is so bad. His neutral's really not that bad. It's just he has no presence from far away. He can space back airs and stuff. That's gonna kill. He can space back airs and stuff, but it's not as good as if he like spaced if he had a fireball, but back air can be beat by like other attacks. If he had a good fireball, like what I was saying, like Villager side B, he could do that approach with it. Right now, his Hadoken's is trash. That's how I would have designed him. It would have been hard. It would be hard to do that in Smash, but especially because you would be putting so much effort into it. I understand why they did it the way they did. It's just like I think that they would have a better representation of the character if they like put more effort into like the mechanics of Street Fighter. I mean, it's cool already, but I think having an EX bar would have fixed a lot of things, because when you would be playing against when you would play against man, when you would play against Ryu, it would seem more fair because he couldn't just do everything whenever he wanted to. And if you want me to be honest, that's kind of a mechanic I wish was in the game anyway. I hate Rage. Rage is like the worst thing in this game. Like Bayonetta is fine to me. If Rage could be removed like forever and never existed, it just removed from this timeline, I would actually sacrifice I don't know, a sheep or something. How they did it in Bible times, because like Rage is so dumb. It's the worst mechanic in this game. Playing Tekken for Rage. Yeah, dude, it's Tekken's fault, dude. It sucks. It's bad in Tekken, too. Everyone hates it. But I think if they really want comebacks to be possible in this game, and comebacks are possible anyway, but what they should do, they should have added some sort of resource. There's other platform fighters that have done this as well. What's that new one on the Switch that did it? You can get a resource bar. Like there could be a resource bar in Smash, and it would make sense. It's like, okay, I want to, and you could only power up like like up smash, like smash attacks, special moves, right? And it would just make him stronger, And I would fix a lot of problems with this game. Yeah, Donkey Kong has a like think about it, right? Donkey Kong, if he wants his kill confirmed, he has to spend like a bar of meter or something. Then he gets his kill confirmed. Or he get in like, then you could give him like, you could make his disadvantage not so bad. Yeah, I mean, I'm just like throwing ideas out there. That would also be something like that could exist. Have them make Rage a one-time resource per game. Like for 10 seconds or something, you can activate Rage mode and you can do more knockback. It's like you have max Rage for 10 seconds. It's like Smash art from Shulk. But you can only use it like once per stock or something, right? That would work. I think that would work better than like a bar or something. I think something needs to be changed in that like sense. Either have no comeback mechanic or make it make sense. Because Rage doesn't make sense, and Rage is RNG a lot. They already have a similar mechanic with Shulk. His arts are literally just that. For a certain amount of seconds, you get to do like more knockback or something, or like I think that would be really cool. Maybe. I think it wouldn't be that hard to balance, really. Be like, as hard as to balance anything else in